crimson giant.
I just wish that I could do something more important with my life.
Worrying about that self-worth again, Prince Topher?
It all just comes too easily.
The fact remains, sire, that you will be king, and very soon. When your sainted mother and father passed away and left you in my charge, I promised them that when you came of age, you'd be prepared for your reign.
I know, Sebastian. I know. And I am ready to be a king. It's just that I don't even know who I am yet.
I am sure it will come to you. Until then, might I suggest faking it?
Really?
You wouldn't be the first, and you wouldn't be the last. To the castle?
To the castle. Still, these questions nag me. Nag. Oh, no. Not you, Buttercup. Still, I wonder. Me, who am I? I'm far from perfect kind. I'm one who wants to do what's right, but often does what's wrong. A kid whose voice is way off key, but loves to sing a song. A guy who dreams like a lion, but wakes up like a lamb. Me, who am I, but the guy I am. That's who I
Royal Highness, Christopher Rupert, Slayer of Dragons, Vigilance of Ogres, Destroyer of Griffins and Giants, no friends to goblins, nice to sportsman and poet, a guy who dreams like a lion, but wakes up like a
Me, who am I, but the guy I am.
He's our hero,
Thank you.
such perfection.
That's very kind.
He's the kind of guy we don't like to be. What's the use of self-reflection?
Too much.
Church bells will ring when you are king. People will sing. There is no one quite like me.
Who am I?
Christopher Rupert,
I'm part
Slayer of Dragons,
guy.
Vigilance of Ogres,
Hunter.
Destroyer of Griffins and Giants, no friend to goblins, nice to the needy, sportsman and poet.
A guy who dreams like a lion.
When we enter, center of the ocean, surveyor of the mountains and valleys, he's a prince, a guy, a guy.
You there, impoverished person. Fetch us some water.
Yes, sir.
Don't talk to her like that. How do you know she's poor?
Look at her. She's filthy.
Here you are, sire.
Thank you, young lady. That's very kind of you.
It's just water.
Give her some money.
Really?
Yes. It's charity. You have things and she doesn't. You're going to give her some of your things so she doesn't have a revolution and take all your things.
Spare
Oh, the moment charity is mentioned, out comes every layabout.
Here you are, old woman.
Ah, be careful, my lord. Many of the very poor have weapons.
No, good sirs, that is merely Crazy Marie. She lives in the woods and comes to town only to gather what others throw away. She is gentle in every way, sweet and delicate. But nuts.
She is harmless, I can tell. Sebastian, Pickleton, sheathe your swords. You were a very good friend to Marie. How lucky she is to have a true friend such as yourself. I wish I had a true friend.
I'm standing right here.
Shall we journey on?
Very well. Be well, young lady.
I don't want charity.
Take it then as a gift, an admiration for a true friend in this world. Buttercup? Oh, I almost forgot. A lot on my mind.
Thank you for saving my life, dear Ella. I shall return the favor.
I didn't do it to have a favor returned.
I have a shawl here that only has a few holes in it. Smells of cabbage. You can wear it.
Not necessary. What a handsome man that was. So kind and generous.
That is but not a man. That is Prince Topher, slayer of giants and dragons. He's just returned from university. He's to be crowned king.
That man, a world leader? But he appears to have a heart, mind, and soul. It can't be. Marie, you're crazy.
Yes, I am. But that does not change the fact that he is our own Prince Topher and he's returned to be our ruler. Look at your coin, dear.
Why, it is him. From the left. Such silly ears. And the crown doesn't help things. He should wear a floppy hat. Here, Marie. Please take this coin. Buy yourself something warm to eat.
Why is it always the very poorest who are the most generous? It breaks my heart.
Here is our Jean-Michel. He will spout gibberish now and bore us.
Be nice. Good day, Jean-Michel.
And do you know why the poor are the kindest, Ella and Crazy Marie?
No, but I have a feeling you are to be most forthcoming.
Because it is a corrupt system with a smashed moral compass.
You will forgive me if I just stagger about and mutter. Mutter.
Today we go on the Lobos Council to protest the corruption that fills our government. You must avoid it.
Cinderella! That is the job! And the stepmother!
I shall speak to the prince. He'll have no choice but to listen.
Cinderella! You are in harm's way!
I have a vision for what his kingdom could be.
Cinderella! Help me with my parcel this instant! Cinderella, lazy stepdaughter, help me with my package!
Sorry.
Careful, careful. No one knows the extreme torture I'm subjected to. I'm ignoring that. Charlotte, hurry up, stop! We are here, Mama. We are exhausted, being as beautiful as we look. Cinderella, lazy girl, help your stepsisters with their shrewd purchases. Into the house, daughters. The real ones.
Madame isn't always terrible. Sometimes she sleeps.
Gabrielle, I have brought from university a book for you, with pictures of people in other lands and how they govern. Norway, Italy, Japan.
I have mentioned these places only in passing, and you have brought a whole book. Quit it, you.
And 4 days from now, I'd like to take you on a date. I'm organizing a soup kitchen
seen talking to a revolutionary. Into the house this instant.
Why do I care? Why do I try? I'll never be good enough for her. I shall take this book and burn it.
Why don't you give the book to dear Ella?
If it's quite all right, Jean-Michel, I would love to look at your book of how other countries live.
Then here, Ella, take it. I shall go my way alone and live my own life. I'm a loner. You're coming with me, right?
Of course.
Good.
Her book. It's been so long since I've owned something. Just me.
Cinderella, get in there and clean the kitchen.
I've just finished it.
Then prepare the dinner.
It's on the stove.
Then the beds must...
Beds are turned down and your bed clothing is all laid out.
Well... Where did you get that book?
Jean-Michel just gave it to me.
Isn't it nice that people just give you gifts? Still Daddy's little girl. What is this doing here?
That's my father's coat.
It's rags.
It's all I have to remember him by.
It's rags now. Clean the porch with rags.
I'm as mild and as meek as a mouse. When I hear a command, I obey. But I know of a spot in my house where no one can stand in
Highness, in honor of your upcoming coronation, we proudly proclaim your kingdom a land of plenty and bounty. May I have the imprimatur of your ring on this other announcement?
Oh, right. Sorry. What's that for?
It's complicated. Do you really want me to get into it?
Prince Topher, listen!
What was that?
You must take responsibility for your actions!
Who is that yelling from the other side of the moat?
Your people are being treated unfairly by your government!
He seems upset.
Rabble brown, sir. Ignore him. I have this new law which forbids any... Well, actually, if you let me have the ring, it would save the trip.
We should at least listen to what he has to say. I mean, people were never upset with Mom and Dad, were they?
Your parents had the good fortune to be royalty in a time of plenty. However, since their unfortunate demise, I've done my best to run this country. I've done my best to raise you in the finest schools.
Hello? I'm talking here!
We should at least invite him up for a talk.
Ignore him.
I will not give up! If you won't listen, I'll shout this to the town square!
Shout this to the town square. Perhaps it is time for a distraction.
What kind of distraction?
A royal wedding.
Wow. And does that work?
Like a dream, every time.
Who would get married?
Well, you.
No, that's absurd. I don't know any girls. First, I went to an all-boys school, off in the woods. And then I went to an all-male university on an island. Why did you do that to me?
For this happy day, I'm going to find you a bride. Oh, happy the day.
This is nonsense. How are you going to find me a bride?
We shall have a magnificent ball, dancing.
What?
Every eligible young woman who can afford a gown will attend. That's a wonderful selection process right there. If you can't afford a nice dress, you have no business marrying a prince. Everyone will be in masks. You will dance with every girl, and at the stroke of midnight, everyone will remove their masks, and you will have found your bride.
That's fast.
King and queen, on the throne, I'm there to guide you through all your decisions. It's really a win-win.
But how will any woman fall in love with me so quickly?
A valid question, which we will answer sometime soon. Now, Lord Pickleton, I want you to tell this to all. A pronouncement, an announcement. His Royal Highness, Christopher Rupert, Windermere, Vladimir, Garland, Alexander, Prince Walpole, Lancelot
Herman!
Gregory James is giving a ball.
Sebastian! Can we talk about this, please?
We must move on to Gabrielle's hair. It's beginning to look like a Bavarian pretzel. Cinderella. It's a most amusing name. I crack myself up. She sits by the cinders of the fire. Her name is Ella, so I called her Cinderella. Why don't I have any friends?
Face it, Mama. You're well-versed in the art of ridicule.
I do have a flair for it, don't I, actual daughters? Watch and learn. Cinderella! Hurry, get dressed. You're going to the ball. You're going to find a husband.
Am I?
Ridicule! Got it.
I did.
That's terrible.
I wonder if that could be at this hour. Everyone clear out of here while I get rid of this imbecile. Cinderella, get that dress on, Charlotte. What brand of idiot would be... Why, Sebastian! What an unexpected delight.
Madam, I have but a moment. I invite you to hang upon my every word.
Invitation accepted.
Tonight's ball shall be in masks. The prince will be in the white mask. What color mask will your daughter Gabrielle be wearing?
Why, pink?
If the daughter is anything like the mother, I think the pink mask and the white mask should meet and fall in love.
Are you implying what I'm inferring?
Your daughter is all part of my master plan.
You are brilliant!
You are perceptive. I shall see you tonight at the ball. Together we shall make this so.
Daughters, come! Gabrielle, just look at you, Gabrielle! You too, Charlotte, but really, look at Gabrielle. Cinderella, fetch the orange box. From Venice, a piece of glass spun to perfection, more valuable than diamonds. Each of us shall wear the tiniest piece of Venetian glass, it's hand-blown. Allow me to put this tiny bauble around the neck of my courageous daughter, Charlotte. Allow me to put this tiny bauble around the neck of my beautiful daughter, Gabrielle. Cinderella, fetch the perfume. Daughters that count, let us finish, get ready. I wonder who that could be. Oh, it must be good news.
Good evening, madame. Gabrielle, forgive me for interrupting your momentous evening. For the ball tonight, I thought you might desire to take these wildflowers. I picked them myself.
Oh, they're so beautiful. Thank you, Jean-Michel.
For the mother of the most perfect girl in all God's creation. I've gathered these myself, and
You are not welcome here. Get out of my house.
would you perhaps consider...
Leave and take your simple pleasures with you.
Oh, Madame, don't be mean. That was so nice.
No, 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 no! Plans, there are plans! Plans that do not include Mr. Silkbox.
But he means well, and I think he likes me.
Let me tell you about love, Miss Flowers in your hand and dreams in your head. I married your father for love. He died. I cried. I married Cinderella's father for money. He died. I got a house. Oh, 7:30ation. 7:30. All preparations. Double time.
I can't see.
Venetian glass.
I'm hungry.
Gabrielle, see the baby. Cinderella, my coat.
Coming, madame. That's just cruel.
Enough of taking things as they are. Now is the time for us to march to the palace and demand that the prince listen to us, instead of having his fancy ball.
You should do that. You should march up to him and talk to him.
He won't even speak to me. The only thing funnier is you going to the ball. Why don't you just go to the ball and ask the prince when he's going to start noticing that the people's homes are being taken away? That's absurd.
Jean-Michel, I could go to the prince, and he might listen to me. And if I had a ball gown, I think I might look sort of nice. I am in the royal palace of all places, when I meet the finest prince you've ever seen. And the color on my two stepsisters' faces is a queer sort of sour apple green. I am coy and flirtatious when alone with the prince. I'm the belle of the ball in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair.
They're all in fiddly-dee. Fiddly-faddly-faddle. All the wishes in the world are poppycock and twaddle.
Crazy Marie, are you mocking me with your gibberish?
Yes! Fall, they're all in fiddly-dee. Fiddly-faddly-foodle. All the dreamers in the world are dizzy in that noodle.
So what if I do have a dream to see the prince again? To tell him what life in his kingdom is really like, and what it could be?
Exactly. And then to have him fall in love with you.
No one will fall in love with me. Why do you come to visit me tonight?
I just knew I would find you in the same little chair, in the pale pink mist of a foolish dream.
I am being foolish.
Then be foolish with me. What would you dream of?
Why, an invitation to the ball, I guess.
Right there. There's an invitation.
What? But it's torn.
Ah, don't wait for everything to be perfect. Just go. What else would you dream of?
Oh, a white gown. I imagine a beautiful white gown sewn up with pearls and jewels and a tiara of diamonds.
And on your feet?
Why, the most beautiful grosgrain pugs, I imagine.
No. Better. The Venetian glass your stepmother so loves in her trinkets and bottles, and an entire pair of shoes made only of Venetian glass.
Oh, how silly. I'd be the envy of all. But how'd I get to the ball?
Well, this pumpkin over here.
Yes.
I'll change it into a golden carriage.
And horses?
And oh, these mice trapped in this cage.
And a fox as a footman. And a raccoon as a driver. Oh, you are crazy, Marie. Why, in order to do that, you would have to be a fairy godmother. But you're a crazy woman. What are you doing in that beautiful gown?
You'd be surprised how many beautiful gowns have crazy women in them.
Are you really my fairy godmother?
Of course, my child. Actually, I'm everyone's fairy godmother, but you're the only one who's given me charity, generosity, and kindness. And now I must make all the dreams we joked about come true.
But that's so improbable, implausible.
Impossible. For a plain yellow I suppose so.
You could change it all. You could make it all happen.
No, but you can change it. You can make it all happen.
Never. I couldn't.
You're right. It's all so impossible for a plain young pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. Oh, I must know for my old man. So move on, Felicia, for me. I mean, come on. What do you think I'm here for? The free food?
A good time. A dance, perhaps.
Wrong answer. I've got marrying royalty on my mind. So which one is he here?
Well, maybe it's me.
Not likely. You're no prince. You're ordinary.
And what makes you think I'm ordinary?
We're doing a gavotte and you can't even be neat. When we get to the waltz, you're gonna trip over your 2 left feet and land on your flat little bottom. End of discussion.
Hope to talk to you later.
I'm dumb.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Well, the dance, isn't it? I hope my dancing's all right.
Oh, your dancing is absolutely princely. Oops, I let that slip out.
Ah, so you know.
I would know a wise and handsome prince anywhere.
Well, the last girl didn't.
You're kidding! Well, thanks for the heads up!
I think she does now.
Well,
So,
what can you tell me about yourself?
what would it please you to know, Your Highness?
What are your interests?
Why, whatever your interests are, Your Highness.
Okay. Creepy.
Your Majestic Highness! Oh, just because I was playing hard to get doesn't mean I'm hard to get.
Okay. Really creepy. Sebastian, I can't. I'm sorry.
Get away from It's time to play ridicule! Everyone take sides!
What happened to the nice girl?
Ignore her! We're playing ridicule. You get to be judged. 2 circles spin, and when the music stops, 2 players out ridicule one another. Let's find you a bride.
One and two and three.
Oh, but my dear, I love that dress. No matter how many times I see it. Why, I remember when that dress was first in fashion, when I was a young girl.
Please do not speak to me of your childhood, as I have not brought along a copy of the Old Testament to follow along.
What do you even call that?
Well, it's awfully sophisticated.
It just seems like cruelty to me.
Sophisticated cruelty. There's a slight difference there. I keep forgetting what it is.
I'm not quite so sure I want to play this
And
game.
here we have another round in the ready.
One and two and three.
Age before beauty. You first, dear.
You have such a beautiful speaking voice. Have you ever considered reciting poetry?
Say it! What? Do it! What? The anticipation's killing me! Do the ridicule! Why are you saying that?
No reason. I just really like your speaking voice, and I just think you sound really wonderful reciting a poem. And I also like the feather in your hair. It's a lovely color for you. courts.
Kindness.
Yes, you know, compassion.
Who are you, you strange woman?
I don't know who she is, but she's very, very wealthy indeed. Did you see her feet? Shoes made of Venetian glass. My resentment is all consuming.
Kindness. You must all try it.
I'll be the first. Kindness. How lovely it is to have a pleasant young lady such as yourself in our court.
Thank you. And it's an honor to be at this wonderful party you're throwing.
It's like every time they speak, a part of me dies.
This room is filled with some of the loveliest ladies I've ever seen.
I just saw that they have vanilla cake on the buffet. I love vanilla cake. Thank you to whoever made it.
The halls are filled with such joy and laughter.
It's like it was during the reign of Prince Toker's parents. And may his reign be a continuation of theirs.
Those were glorious days, so were they. Look at all these magnificent guests. You are so kind. Thank you. You make me wish I were a better person. There's something somewhat familiar about you. What could that be?
I admire how you've changed everything around. And yet, I'm so comfortable with you. It's like I've met you before. 10 minutes ago, I saw you. I looked up when you came through the door. My head started reeling, you gave me the feeling. The room had no ceiling or floor. 10 minutes ago, I met you, and we murmured our how do you do's. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found her, she's an angel, with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and she's taking me back to the sky. In the arms of my love, I'm flying, over mountain and meadow and glen. And I like it so well that for all I can tell, I may never come down again. I'm sorry to be so abusive, I've just met you. I'm not normally like this with the people I've just met. It's just events like this. I feel like, what am I even doing here?
I feel the same.
Like such a pony.
So do I.
You do?
Yes.
Me too. My name is...
Topher, short for Christopher. Yes, I know.
Have we met before?
Yes. And we are seeing each other for the first time, right now. 10 minutes ago, I met you, and we murmured our views. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found him, I have found
can you say that's kindness?
This is all so wonderful. You are so wonderful. But I have to go.
Wait, where are you going? Young lady! Wait, stop!
Your Highness! Your Highness!
Shut up, Gabrielle!
She's run off, the lady. We must find her. She left in a golden carriage. After her.
Madam, we will take your carriage.
We haven't the room.
Leave one of your daughters behind then.
After her. She is my destiny.
No, seriously. What just happened? Seriously. Why would a fella want a girl like her, a frail and lovely beauty? Why can't a fella ever once prefer a solid girl like me? She's a rocky little bubble with a flimsy kind of charm and very little trouble. I have a very little heart. Why would a fella want a girl like her? So obviously unusual. Why can't a fella ever once prefer a usual girl like me? But not any pinker than a roses. Her skin may be delicate and soft, but not any softer than a dozen. Her neck is no whiter than a swan's. She's only as dainty as a daisy. She's only as graceful as a bird. So why is a fella going crazy? Oh, why would a fella want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can't a fella ever once prefer a girl who's merely what's the matter with a man? What's the matter with a man? What's the matter with a man?
Footwear is now falling from the sky.
It's gone. The golden carriage has taken a shortcut right through the forest. Gentlemen, lanterns. We must find her. It's the last thing we do. She is my lady.
Yes, he's witty, so disarming, and I like the way he really holds the room. Clever, cunning, ever charming. How do I make him see I'm special? It's a pity. It's a pity. I'm as pretty, plus I got the patience of a perfect saint. So I'm
There are reports along the eastern road of a golden carriage.
to this.
Was the ball a disappointment, Madame?
The prince, despite being well-born and cared for by our Lord Protector, showed the most appalling manners. Appalling! He spent the entire evening talking and dancing with some little nobody.
How did Gabrielle and Charlotte take that?
The prince has fallen head over heels for someone else. If he keeps this up, I may not want to go out with him.
What is going through His Royal Highness's thick skull?
The way he looked at her with respect. Oh, I hope nobody ever looks at me that way.
If that woman had any morality or sense of what's right in this world, she never would have appeared at the ball at all.
But can you imagine how she must have felt tonight, arriving at the ball and meeting the man of her dreams?
No, I cannot. For my mind has no place for the puerile or rank.
I can imagine it, I think.
I can imagine it.
I can imagine it, and I have no imagination.
When you're driving through the moonlight on the highway, when you're driving through the moonlight to the dance, you are breathless with the wild anticipation of
Isn't it wonderful how the lady just keep on going? Get up, put away that, whatever you call it. My only comfort after this disastrous evening is that the prince seemed so completely devastated when his dream date ran away.
It was hilarious. The powder room was full of yammering when we were leaving. Why did the girl run away? It's my opinion that up close the girl was physically unappealing.
Come in, lovely daughters. Cinderella, you stay and clean up this pigsty in the parlor. Why is there a pumpkin on the table? It makes no design sense.
Is there anything else you would like to know, Ella?
No, it sounds like a really marvelous ball. I only wish I could have been there.
How did you know all that happened at the ball earlier this evening?
I just supposed it, imagined it, had a vision.
Interesting. Quick, how many fingers?
2,
3. Fascinating. Where are your visions now?
You're being silly. You're picking on me just because I said that the prince was wearing a white coat and...
You didn't say it, and he was. Something's going on here.
You're being absurd. More than usual. I just need to finish up, and then...
Here, let me help you with that. Your hand is so calloused and rough, just like the hand of the woman I shook this evening, who danced with the prince.
I don't know.
It was you tonight, wasn't it? It was you! Ella, how did you dance in glass shoes?
You won't tell the others, will you? Madame and Charlotte?
No, never!
Are you mad at me that I stole the prince from you?
I will confess a secret to you. I never loved the prince, or even liked him. There's someone else that I want.
How wonderful for you. Who is it?
Well, Madame hates him.
Madame hating them doesn't narrow the field. Who is it?
If I promise to keep your secret of the prince, can you keep my secret of my forbidden love?
I can, and I will.
It's Jean-Michel, the firebrand.
He is a good man, and seems angry for all the right reasons.
He wants to change the world and make it a better place. You gotta love a guy like that.
You may one day win Jean-Michel, but I will never win Prince Topher. If he knew who I really was, he'd have no interest in me.
That's not true. He'd love you for who you are.
I don't see how.
Well, if Madame ever saw me with Jean-Michel, why, I shudder to think what she might do. Are you sure you can keep my secret?
I can, and you shall keep mine. We shall have a secret. That will make us
co-conspirators.
Friends.
Sisters.
May we both find our loves
and our lives. The stars in a hazy heaven, trembling above me,
danced when he promised always to love me.
The day came through,
away I flew, but on my lips he left a kiss.
All my life I'll dream of his
Lovely, lovely, lovely
I wake in the loneliness of sunrise, when the deep purple heaven turns blue, and start to pray as I pray each day that I'll hear some word from you. I lie in the loneliness of evening, looking out on a silver flake sea, and ask the moon, oh how soon will my love come home to me? I have found her, she's an angel, with the dust of the stars in
o'clock in the morning. It's as if you are testing my good nature. The second that woman in white ran off, which we all must admit seems to imply she has a police record. The second she is gone, you don't want to dance with any of the other girls.
Sebastian, are there poor people who have had their homes taken from them?
If there were, I would tell you.
Do they need our help?
Everyone donated joyfully. Ignore this talk. Where did you hear it?
The girl.
I don't know that she is to be trusted. Please, come back to the castle. The work is piling up.
No. No, something isn't right.
As you say. The ring, sire.
Right, sorry. What are you stamping this time?
It's nothing. Nothing, sire. Hardly worth troubling your beautiful mind.
Let me read it.
Please, I should explain before this.
I'm reading this now. On my own.
Your future majesty. Let us head back to the palace. Allow me to draw up some coverage. You wouldn't want to...
I'm reading this now. Thank you.
But why?
That'll be all, Sebastian. I'll ask if I need anything explained.
Sebastian! I can explain, sire.
How can you do this in my name?
I am maintaining this light for you. Without my watchful eye, you should be but a pauper. Would you like that?
I want that girl.
A troublemaker!
We're having another ball, a banquet. She'll come to that.
She won't show. This is lunacy.
She will come, and you are inviting everyone in the kingdom.
Don't forget who you're talking to.
And don't you forget who you're talking to. We're having a banquet tonight, and I am finding that girl.
Very well, sire. She won't come. You don't even know her name. And if she really thought you were worthy of all her high ideals, she would have stayed, wouldn't she?
A banquet!
The prince is looking dreamy-eyed. He has since giving the ball. And
will be abusive later, but trust me, this shall be worth it. I'm going to tell Madame that I'm sick.
Would you like some
I'm
medicine?
not really sick. I'm pretending. It's just like when Charlotte was in school and pretended to be sick to get out of things she didn't like the 3rd and 4th grades. I will be sick just as we are heading for the carriage. Madame and Charlotte will leave without me. I will then change back into my regular clothes and meet my secret crush, Jean-Michel. I'm taking him up in his offer to go help in a soup kitchen.
A soup kitchen?
I get to ladle! You heard me! And guess what will happen to this beautiful dress and invitation? I shall loan them both to you. You shall go in my stead. And to meet the prince and fall in love and get married and exact revenge on Madame and try to keep Jean-Michel out of the stockade. Tra-la, tra-la, the way my mind works.
Cinderella, where are my gloves?
And don't worry about Madame. She never notices anything that isn't her.
Your gloves are right here, Madame.
Why didn't you tell me you had my gloves, you foolish child? Charlotte, make haste, child. And the shoes, so delicate and dainty.
My feet burn in the heat of 100 suns.
The carriage awaits, daughters.
Oh, Madame, my stomach. I must have eaten something this morning that disagrees with me.
No, this cannot keep me from going to the banquet tonight.
Go, you go without me. Let Charlotte meet the prince and steal him from the homely girl from the ball. Go, let Charlotte become queen.
I think I can make that work.
I shall do battle with only half my troops. Cinderella, fetch the physician. If Gabrielle is feeling better, send her to the castle immediately. Gabrielle, feel better. I insist. Keep your invitation.
Thank you, Mother. I'll come if I'm feeling better.
The dress! Oh, the carriage awaits.
Quickly, I'll get changed and you knock on the door.
It's not back.
Hello, Ella.
Well, hello, Jean-Michel.
I am sick of hiding in the shadows like a fearful person.
Would you rather see Madame?
Hiding is nice.
How are you this evening?
I'm going off to Gabrielle and I'm wound up like a tick. Tonight she and I will go to the green grocer and beg him for whatever scraps he might have. Then we shall slave over a hot stove and serve a meal to the very poorest. I do hope she isn't expecting that much fun every night.
Good evening, Jean-Michel.
Good evening, Gabrielle. I much prefer you in this simple attire. You no longer look like a carnival attraction.
You speak such kind words to me all the day long. And what of the soup kitchen this evening?
Our first priority is with the poor. Then we shall march up to the palace and speak to the prince. We only have one thing to worry about.
What's that?
That he'll even speak to me.
Oh, well, Ella might be a help. You know, she's talked to the prince.
What? Ella talked to the prince?
She went to the ball. They were talking about the kingdom and how to make things better. And tonight she's going to the banquet.
The world is upside down. But don't you know what this means? If she really talked to him, then I can talk to him. And he'll be open to my suggestions. What do you call this feeling I have?
Optimism.
Optimism? I have to try this more often.
You can march up to the prince and talk to him.
I can march up to the prince and talk to him.
You can be a leader.
I can be a leader.
You can be my boyfriend.
I can be your boyfriend. Whoa, left turn. What are you doing? This looks very counter-revolutionary.
I like the man who wants to change the world, but I also like the man who brought me flowers.
Who brought you flowers? Oh, I did. No, I couldn't.
You just said so. Optimism.
optimism?
Let yourself go.
I could be your boyfriend.
Yes!
Yes! Yes! Am I her boyfriend?
Yes!
Yes!
So that's how it is? My own daughter, my flesh and blood, deceiving me with someone so decidedly unsuitable. I had plans for you, Gabrielle. I created a life for you, and this is how you show your gratitude?
All dressed up and ready for court. How do I look?
And you? You think you could go to court? I never loved your father. I married him for his money. And you've been a nuisance since the day he died. You think you can wear a beautiful gown? You think that's acceptable? You should be in rags. You should be in well-worn rags.
Mother, please
I am no longer your mother. Gabrielle, you get out of my house. You are no longer welcome here. To the devil with you. I'll decide what to do with you later. Why did you have to make me doubt myself? I was doing so well.
At last, a friendly face.
Ella, sweet child, hurry. You shall be late for the banquet.
No, look, everything is ruined.
Hurry. The prince needs you. He wants you.
No, I can't.
Why do you think he's having this second event tonight? To try to find you.
Every time I take a step forward, Madame pushes me back. The prince would never love me if he knew who I really was. I can't keep fighting.
If you have a dream, then very soon thereafter, you're going to have to start fighting for it. Why, otherwise, how would you know the dream is yours?
But my life is terrible.
Exactly. It's your life. Lean on the voice that keeps insisting, no. There is something more than cloudy, breaking through perhaps we need even more tatters, more rags, 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 tatters and shatters and bags, make innumerable, tatters that matter and rags, spin them into Place these rags in your bag, dear. And remember, the magic is gone at midnight.
Yes, the magic is gone at midnight. Is there anything else?
Well, the glass slippers are already upon your feet. Oh, yes. This book that Jean-Michel gave you about the world. Now you have the entire world to help you. Now you can go wherever you want to go. Now you can do whatever you want to do. Now you can be whatever you want to be.
Be warned, this party is a pack of gossips. I'd hurry it along if I were you.
Prince Topher!
You're here.
I'm sorry I'm late. I'm so glad.
I knew if I had a banquet, you would come.
And I'm sorry I ran away before.
You look more beautiful than I remember.
Did you really have this banquet just for me?
I would have 100 banquets to find you.
Really? And the thing about me being more beautiful than you remember? That's real too?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Wow. What do you know about that?
I've been thinking about you. And about the things you were saying, about the people having their homes taken from them. The court says I should just ignore such talk,
But you know, if you're going to be king, you have to pay attention to the things people tell you to ignore.
Yes. Yes, I want to meet all of my people. Not only the ones that Sebastian allows me to see. I just don't know how. It's impossible.
That's going to be more possible than you can even imagine. My friend Jean-Michel and my sister Gabrielle are headed here right now with some of your people.
To talk to me? If things are as bad as you say, then I'll be angry.
I think if you can do battle with a giant or a dragon, you can handle a person who just wants to talk to you. Just be yourself. They'll see the man that I see.
What's your name?
Just trust me, 'cause I'm your one true friend. Friends, come meet Prince Topher. Just don't say my name.
I won't say your name. I won't even ask about the gold dress.
Are you all right?
Yes, yes. Jean-Michel is a wonderful man with a lot of great ideas.
No. I'm pleased to meet you.
And Gabrielle, my sister. And this is Yvonne and her baby.
Oh, I see the resemblance.
This is Sam.
Oh, pleasure to meet you.
It's an honor to meet you.
Hi, this prince is all right.
Oh, and I'm holding a baby.
You can talk to like a real person.
Prince Topher, Jean-Michel has something he'd like to say to you.
These people have had their homes and property taken from them. I've said this before, but now I know what it is to have someone you love lose their home. We need your help. We need to have our voices heard. For you just can't wait to be served by fate on a silver plate over tray. Now is the time of your life, time of your life is today.
Yes, I understand. Believe me, I know what it's like to be overlooked. I want to help you, but how?
Of course, it's here.
What's here?
Do you know it?
I read it at university.
Look, chapter 2.
Of course, chapter 2.
Chapter 2! I didn't get that far.
You should have known. People, I think I have a plan.
I knew you would.
Long live Prince Topher! Yeah! Our future king!
What are you doing surrounded by these ragamuffins?
Sebastian, you said that nobody needed our help. Well, what do you call these people?
From their attire, I assumed artists.
We demand to have our voices heard.
And heading would not be out of place here.
Yes, it's a very good idea. Everyone's voice must be heard. Now, there is a way for all to be seen and heard. It's in this book. In 1 month, let's all vote on a new job. I will create the post of Prime Minister, someone who will counsel me. I nominate our current Lord Protector, Sebastian.
I am unworthy, sire.
I also nominate this man, Jean-Michel. Let the people decide the way things are or the way things can be. And everyone, rich or poor, only gets one vote.
One person, one vote. Where's the fun in that?
People, in 1 month, I give you an election.
He's a plain and simple, complicated, fascinating.
Now everyone, rich or poor, into the castle for a free banquet.
You did it. I knew you could.
I did to it. And I think I know who I am now.
You're smiling. I've seen you smile before, but never like that.
I know the king that I can be. Just, fair, kind-hearted.
You seem so sure of yourself, so sure of everything.
I feel like I can answer any question that gets thrown at me.
You can.
With you, I can. There's still one question, though, that I don't have an answer for. Do I love you because you're beautiful? Or are you beautiful because I love you? Am I making believe I see you? A girl too lovely to be really true. Do I want you because you're wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I want you? Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you really as beautiful as you seem?
Am I making believe I see in you a man too perfect to be really true? Do I want you because you are wonderful, or are you wonderful because I want you?
Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you Now I feel like we can really change the world. You and I.
The banquet?
It's the banquet.
What time is it?
It's only midnight. Why?
Midnight. I have to go.
Again? Why?
I must go.
Don't leave me. How can you leave me?
If you knew who I truly was, you'd never want me.
Don't leave me.
I don't want you, but I have to.
Guards! Help!
Good call there.
I don't know what's going on in this world. Whatever I thought was true and holy is trash. That which meant nothing to me now seems to mean everything.
Here goes nothing. Me again. Hey.
Gabrielle, there you are. I've just decided. If I become Prime Minister, I'm gonna marry you.
Oh, wow, the stakes are really piling up.
It does not fit.
Of course it doesn't fit! I'm not the girl the prince has fallen in love with. None of us are that girl.
Is that really the last eligible lady in the kingdom?
She seems to be, yes.
She can't be.
I told you she wouldn't come. Now can we end this charade?
Is that truly the last lady?
I haven't tried on the slipper.
Everything has led to this moment. Now you have something to believe in. Yourself. All the dreamers in the world
By all means, make yourself ridiculous. Try on the slipper.
It's too rich.
You can do it.
That's my sister.
Have we met before?
Yes. And we are seeing each other for the first time. Right now.
The shoe fits.
It is you. You who danced with me. You who showed me my own kingdom. You who offered me water when I was thirsty. Don't leave again. I don't think I could bear it.
It was you. We both know how horribly I've treated you since your father's death. It's beyond reason to expect some of your famous kindness. I am not worthy.
Madame, you have treated me very poorly indeed. But I say to you now the three kindest words I know. I forgive you.
Thank you.
Do you think that includes me?
For you, I think it might mean several hours of community service.
You're amazing. But could I maybe learn your name?
Cinderella.
Cinderella? It's beautiful.
It's a name I once hated, but starting today I'll keep. So that from now on, when anyone thinks something is impossible, they'll just say my name and know better.
Cinderella. I love you so much. I don't know what to do.
Oh, well, is marriage still on the table?
Yes? Yes, of course. Yes, you have to marry me. I mean, will you marry me? Cinderella, will you marry me?
Yes, my handsome prince. I will marry you.